Welcome to Brain Blast, the podcast that blows your mind with science and history. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jordan. Yeehaw, partner.
Today we are saddling up to talk about the ultimate animal MVP of human history, the horse.
Whoa, Jordan, why are you wearing cowboy boots and chewing on a piece of hay? We are in a podcast studio.
It's called getting into character, Alex. Horses completely transformed how humans traveled, farmed, fought, and communicated. Without them, we would probably still be walking everywhere and taking months to deliver a birthday card.
So when did humans first look at a wild horse and say, I am gonna ride that giant fast dog?
Great question. Scientists believe horses were first domesticated around 5,500 years ago by the Botai culture in modern-day Kazakhstan. But get this, they didn't just ride them, they milked them. Wait, no, wrong animal.
Wait, horse milk? Did they pour it over their horse cereal?
They actually fermented it into a drink called kumis. But soon enough, humans realized horses were built for speed and power, totally changing the game for our entire species.
Okay, so they learned to ride them. Did they just have epic horse races all day?
I wish, but horses basically became the ancient world's pickup trucks. Back in the day, farming was back-breaking work. You had to drag a heavy plow through the dirt. Humans used oxen, which are super strong, but incredibly slow.
Why not just hook up a horse? They are way faster.
They tried, but they used a throat girth harness. Imagine trying to pull a heavy wagon by a strap tied right around your neck. It wasn't great.
Yikes, that sounds terrible for the poor horse.
Exactly. But then came a brilliant invention from China that eventually made its way to Europe, the horse collar. It was padded and rested on the horse's strong shoulders instead of its neck. Suddenly, horses could pull crazy heavy plows safely.
So the horse collar was basically the ultimate ancient life hack?
Huge. Because horses could plow faster, farmers grew way more food. More food meant the population exploded, cities grew, and civilization leveled up.
Okay, so they conquered the farm. What about travel? Before cars, you couldn't exactly take a road trip to grandma's house.
Right. Before horses, a trip across an empire took months of walking. With horses, human travel got put on fast forward. The Mongol Empire, led by Genghis Khan, conquered a massive chunk of the world entirely because they were master horseback riders.
So horses were like ancient tanks?
Precisely. They pulled chariots in ancient Egypt, carried knights in shining armor in Europe, and completely changed how wars were fought. But they weren't just for fighting. They were the original internet.
The internet? Did horses have Wi-Fi? Look out, my horse is buffering.
No, but they had the Pony Express. In 1860, the Pony Express was a massive relay race of riders carrying mail across the United States. They could deliver a letter from Missouri to California in just 10 days.
10 days? That is barely enough time to binge watch a whole TV series.
For the 1800s, that was lightning speed. Riders would gallop at top speed, hop off one exhausted horse, jump onto a fresh one, and keep going.
So we domesticated them, we put shoulder collars on them to grow more food, we used them to travel, fight, and deliver the mail. Horses basically built the modern world.
They really did. And even though we have cars and trains now, we still measure our engines in horsepower.
Wait, horsepower is a real thing? I thought it was just a cool word for loud car commercials.
Nope. An inventor named James Watt wanted to sell his fancy new steam engines. To prove how strong they were, he calculated how much coal a draft horse could pull and told people, my machine has the power of 10 horses. Bam. Horsepower was born.
That is amazing. Next time I see a horse, I am giving it a high five. Or a high hoof.
Just give them a carrot, Alex. It's much safer. Well, that's all the time we have today on Brain Blast.
Thanks for tuning in, Brain Blasters. Remember to keep asking questions and keep your brains blasting.